So there's some people out in these streets that don't like to talk to each other. Just actors, they just walk by each other. They don't like to talk to each other. Why is that? Why y'all trying not to connect with each other? I'll let you think about that while the DJ spin that joint.
Here's another Get More video with the VO hustler himself, Rob Moreira. Get more with Rob Moreira.
What's good, everybody? Your boy's in the building. That's right, Rob Moreira here with another Get More with Moreira video. So we here. It's now February. That's right. We are in a new month. This 2020's, it's chugging along, baby. That hustle train ain't stopping. It's still moving. But today, I'm actually going to be talking to y'all about the value of creating relationships with other voice talent. Now, the thing is, if you look at some folks' marketing, I guess workshops, or I guess if that's what you want to call it, there's a lot of people that say, ultimately, there is no value in marketing to other talent. They're not wrong. They're not wrong. You don't want to market to other talent. You don't want to tell other talent, by the way, this is what I do, in case you're wondering, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, doing that to other talent is irrelevant. That doesn't help anybody. But what you do want to do is, you do want to build relationships. Now, some people don't think it's really all that important. They're just kind of like, they follow the old rule of basically don't be a jerk, right? Don't be a jerk, and that'll actually take you a long way. So believe it or not, that's a difficult rule for some people to adhere to. But truly, don't be a jerk. The thing with that is that, yeah, don't be a jerk, but also create relationships within your community. A lot of times, actors, they tend to start feeling lost after a while because, they may start hitting pretty big, or they might get a couple bookings here and there. And then what happens is that they kind of lose their way. They don't know what to do next. What's the next move? If you have a nice core network that you kind of keep in contact with and keep speaking to, kind of keep each other up to date, keep yourselves accountable, you'll be able to help each other out in terms of figuring out what the next move is. So, some people don't want to call it networking because, I don't know, some stupid newfound reason. Honestly, like, there's words that just fit. I think networking fits fine. A lot of people, they want to shake tables and say, stop saying networking, it's creating relationships. Whatever, you know what I mean. Create relationships, genuine relationships with the people that I mean. That's what I mean by networking. So create genuine relationships with people in your voiceover community. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, anybody that knows me knows that I like to keep close with a lot of my people. I mean, I speak to a lot of folks, and if they ask me questions, I'll take the time out to answer them and help them out. I mean, throughout Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, I mean, I get contacted through all four of those channels and ask questions, and I help out whoever I can, however I can. You know what I'm saying? Like, without it getting into like a full-on coaching session, because that's something different. But some people just want, some basic guidance, or they want to just know that what they're doing is right, and ultimately, it's up to them. But truth be told, you sometimes just need another voice of reason that's outside of your own kind of bubble, so you can, just hear it out loud. Sometimes hearing things out loud helps you out. I actually did that with a fellow colleague of mine who he was still kind of trying to figure out his overall branding. Shout out to my boy Marco Camarota. But yeah, so he was kind of trying to still figure out his overall branding, and just through he and I speaking on Facebook chat, just kind of going back and forth, we were just kind of spitballing ideas, kind of go back and forth. Like, he kind of gave me the overall, gist of what he was looking for. And I was just kind of like, hey, how about like, you said this, and this is kind of what I got out of it. I don't know what you what do you think? And sure enough, he loved it. He thought it was great, and it just worked out. But you see what I'm saying? Like, if he didn't have, not to say like if he didn't have me he never would have gotten there. No, but the point is that he's somebody who's starting out, and if he didn't have somebody in his network that he can speak to in that capacity, he possibly would still be, churning the gears, trying to figure out what his branding is ultimately going to be, and maybe land somewhere where maybe he doesn't like, or land somewhere where he's going to end up changing, somewhere else down the line. But we both kind of came up with something that sounded really cool for his potential brand. It's current, it's relevant, but it's uniquely him, and ultimately that's the idea. So I don't think networking is a bad thing. I don't think that connecting with your fellow colleagues is a bad thing. It's actually very fruitful. You can also get a lot of referrals that way. You could get referrals for agencies that way. You could also get referrals for jobs that way. So it happens. And a lot of people, they say like, oh, but that's just a fluke occasion. That just happened one time. No, it happens pretty regularly for me. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just because I know Spanish. Sometimes it's because I know Spanish. Sometimes it's just because they were looking for somebody that can fit a specific voice, which is like the casual, cool, hip kind of thing. And they happen to ask, they toss your boy's name in, and then I do it, So should you direct market to your to your fellow talent? No. Should you market to your talent? No. I do think you should, network with your colleagues, though, those that are close to you. Find people that you can jive with, that you can speak to, and keep them close in the cut. You know what I'm saying? I always say that it's good to have several rings of people that you kind of keep around you. You know what I'm saying? You keep those like furthest out that are really cool, really chill, but you know what I'm saying, like you're cordial. And then you have people that are a little bit closer who you say a little bit more, and then you have your really close knit people who you say everything to. You keep it dirty, you keep it grimy. You know what I mean? That's my Vosa Nostra, guys. You know what I'm saying? We keep it dirty, we keep it grimy. We tell each other the bad stuff. But you need that so that you can decompress, and so you can grow, and so that you're not evolving by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're evolving with other people in your network. All right, you feel me? So yeah, should you market to fellow talent? No, clearly not. That's just dumb. They can't get you work, but they can get you a referral. And if they're gonna get you that referral, it's because you're peoples. It's because you're cool. You know what I'm saying? That's what gets you more work. That's what gets you more attention. It's just being genuine. Be genuine. If you're somebody that just doesn't like people, then hey, do not listen to me. If you just don't like, if you don't want to chill with people, you don't want to rock with people, then fine, then don't. I'm just saying. But if you a people person like me, then it would behoove you, which most voice actors that I've noticed are people, people. Then I think that is something that you should do, is network with your fellow talent, and you'll be surprised. Even if you're been doing it for 9 years, you might learn something from somebody who just started, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? In any event, thanks for checking out this Get More video. Highly appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And share it if you can. Share it on your socials. I really appreciate the love. And maybe if this is a video that can hopefully help somebody else out down the line, then hey, you never know. Then at least you can say, I shared that video and they got something out of it. Thanks. Nah, but make sure also to stay tuned, because I will be throwing down the next On the Stoop with the VO Hustler video later this week. I got a really special guest. I got my homegirl, Karen Gilfrey. She's the moderator of the Voice Actors of New York Facebook page. She's freaking dynamite talent out here, and she's just, she kills it. She's super honest, super sweet, and honestly an amazing beacon of light in the voice industry in New York. And she got a really great video, so check it out. That's gonna come out this Thursday. I'll make sure I'll put out the reminders. And yeah, thanks for stopping in. Much love, y'all.